Capricorn, it's Remedy Raven from Truth Be Told Transformations here. Welcome to your end of February 2023 reading. I've already called in protection. We're with the archangels and source and our ascended masters, guardian angels, okay. As well as the archangels. We are protected in all six corners, as above, so below. So I hope this message finds you well. Remember, this will not be for everybody. My intention is that it gets to those who need to see it most. These messages are timeless, as time is linear, past, present, future, different timelines are all happening at the same time, is my belief. So that's the way I read, okay? Alright, this is going to be for Capricorn. Spirit, I ask you to take my energy out for these readings, alright? We'll use Munology, we'll break it down with Tarot, and we'll go through some oracles as well, okay? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, spirit guides, star beings, and ascended masters, the highest white and a vibration of love and truth. Welcome you into this reading. What did my Capricorns need to know for the end of February 2023? What energy surrounds my Capricorns in February 2023? You have what? Work through your fears with a new moon in Scorpio. The end of a cycle approaches. A win-win outcome is forecast. Hold your vision with the fixed moon. What do the Capricorns need to hear most now for the last couple weeks of February 2023? I'm not going to take that out yet. Let me get your last two. Two more, please, Spirit. Thank you. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Alright. What do you need to release with the waxing moon? Bring love into the situation with the new moon in Aquarius. Conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius, okay? Let me pick up the energies before I start with the tarot. Sometimes I rush through these because I think the videos are going to be too long and people really don't want to sit through them, but you guys are more than welcome to fast forward through any part. Thank you for being here. Praise goes to Source, God, Source, the Ascended Masters, angels, archangels, because I am just the messenger. I am, here doing my light work, my job, and hoping that it helps heal you guys. So what I'm picking up with this, I want to thank you guys for viewing, subbing, commenting. It does help my readings get out to those who need to see it. The message may not be for you. And it also gets your energy in my readings when you do these things, and then the messages, your energy is in there, okay? And I'm a reader of truth, so I may not be for everybody, and that's okay. The ones that are meant for me will find me. Okay? So what I'm getting here is you've got some fears going on with a situation. I'm going to tie this all together, but in the tarot it might break it down separately, okay? Because we're going to break down each card. And that's maybe holding you you got a really tough cycle that is about to end. Something needs to be released, I feel, which is going to help your answers come, okay? But you need to bring love into the situation. See it from a higher perspective. It's not from well, they did this to me. What was your part in it? You were in the relationship or the situation, You did play a part in it. And even if you didn't, what? Maybe they haven't awakened yet. And so we need to try to see things with more love, okay? Especially with this ascension. So you have a win-win outcome forecast. This could be for a core situation or for a position that you're wanting, something that you really wanted. You need to hold your vision, though, for what you want this outcome to be, okay? And you need to show the world the real you. Don't hide who you are, okay? The signs on my board so far: Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra. Okay, New moon in Scorpio, full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Libra, fixed moon, waning moon, new moon in Aquarius, full moon eclipse, and full moon in Aquarius. So we're going to break these down. I'm actually going to use a different deck. I appreciate you guys for being here, your patience. I'm not going to speed through these anymore. I'm actually going to take my time because I feel that sometimes I skip over important information because I think, oh, well, the video is too long. I'll just may pull less cards. Like in the monthly one, of course, is usually longer. I'm going to start doing other types of readings as well. And if you would like me to, when I do the love portion at the end of the reading, if you're dealing with this sign, you know, yes or no out of the 3 cards, I will do that. I just want to I want to make sure it's something that you guys want. So let me know if you would like me to go through, if you're dealing with this sign, you know, this is what I see, or yes or no, either way. I think I'm going to start adding that. What is this work through fears for my Capricorns with new moon and Scorpio about? You have a Page of Pentacles here. So it could be a new job. You do have good news on the way. I feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you may feel like your work is not going to be appreciated, whether this is a new job or a new position. I feel like you're not passing judgment on others, but you pass more judgment on yourself. You may be indecisive about how to go forward with this fear, this situation. I feel like this is a fear that it's like you're nervous, but it's a fear, if that makes sense. Like, you may not know it. Some of you may not know it's there. I feel like you're lacking self-confidence and self-awareness. Okay. There may be someone here who you're dealing with that they're not willing to learn the karmic lesson, okay? That you could be dealing with. And they are not a hard worker. If this is you, you're going to get some good news regarding that situation. If you're dealing with a situation like that, maybe they're taking money from you, or they're being ill towards you in some way, shape, or form. This could be anybody from at work to a partner, a family member, a friend, an acquaintance, someone online, okay? Remember that energy is fluid, and therefore, you know, it's always moving and changing, right? The end of what tough cycle is approaching with the full moon in Capricorn for my Capricorns end of February 2023? This has to do with the next lover. There was disharmony, a lot of trust issues in this situation. It was very unbalanced, a lot of conflict. You may have felt disconnected from this person. This person did not take accountability. They were very detached when it came to love. Some of these people, they went through abuse, and that is why they never healed. Others, they were like silver spoon and babies, and they just never had to. They got everything they wanted, you know. And then they came to you, and you were about to, you know, you're like, you gave to them, but when you were being treated unfairly and wrong, you were like, no. So there is someone spying on you here with the Page of Swords, okay? This news coming in may be delayed, or you may have been waiting on it for a long time. You need to definitely have patience at this time. You're an inspiration. Your story needs to be told because you're gonna help inspire others that they can get through tough situations, okay? So, and I feel it will be very, very healing for you. I do feel that you should write a book, or speak out, maybe make a platform and talk about it. I feel like you've been planning for a situation for a long time. You're very vigilant. You're protected, okay? I feel like you may be guarded at this time as well, but for good reason. Yeah, I feel like you're a fair person. This person is very calculating, and they don't care how it affects other people, okay? This could also have to do with someone who works in communication, scientists, math, aviators, or travelers. I'm just saying that could be with the money issue, could be one of those fields. Clarify this Page of Swords and Lovers in reverse, please. Everybody, it'll be different. Yeah, the Devil's here, okay? This person's in their shadow. Masculine, feminine energy doesn't matter. This person suffers from addiction. I feel like at one point in time, maybe even both of you were in addiction, and one of you got clean, the other didn't. For some of you. Others of you, you weren't aware of this addiction. You tried to help them. You didn't, you know. I feel like there's a lot of depression and mental health issues here. This person's stuck in ego, possibly narcissistic, possibly psychopath. They kept a lot of secrets from you. They were very possessive. They cheated on you, and I feel like you weren't aware of that. They would always be like, no, I'd never do that, and you never would them, and they blamed you. And when people start blaming you, and you didn't do anything, usually they're the one doing it, right? I feel like this person's very materialistic. Cared more about their friends than you. Cared more about things of the world. Like, if they're addicted, then obviously their drugs or toy, whatever they were addicted to, because addiction comes in many forms. They may have acted like they cared for you, but a lot of you, they were taking your money or using your money, or you were supporting them and they knew that, or giving them a place to live, or all of those things. And I feel like that's why they showed you this. Therefore it was kind of like love bombing, right? I feel like this person may have a sexual addiction, and I've been getting sexually transmitted demons. So let me explain that. Demons come in all forms. This is like a Jezebel type of spirit, like a cheating energy. Okay. This person acts like, they've got a lot of confidence and they're the best, and I feel like their temper was really bad, but really they lack confidence, and that is why. I feel like their intuition's off as well. Your intuition may have been off at times because the love blinded that, okay? So always listen to your intuition. I feel like you didn't want to give up. You may have went through abuse, assaults, and violence with this person, or seen them be that way to others, and eventually it came towards you. I just feel like someone who loses their temper very quickly. If this was you, I'm sorry, and I want to tell you, I understand as I've been through things like that in my life since I was a child, and then again in my adult life, and I didn't see it coming the last time I went through it. But you are strong. If you need to get counseling, you probably do, and it's not a bad thing. Counseling will help you very much. If you have children, may want to get them some counseling as well, because even if they weren't abused, they seen it, they heard it. Even if you didn't talk about it, even if they're young, they know it. I promise you, I knew when my mom was going through abuse, even though she tried to hide it from us, right? And it does affect them. If you're in a situation like this, please leave safely. Make a plan. There are organizations out there that will help you. Remember, this is my legal disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, counselor, psychologist. Only type of professional I am is certified tarot reader and certified master Reiki healer, okay? Reiki master. But I'm telling you from my experience and what I'm seeing in these cards, okay? If you have a court situation with this person, then they could also be a family member, okay? This could be a family member that was this way. It doesn't have to be a lover, all right? Because it says lovers in the reverse, but I'm feeling very much partner here, but I do feel family members for some of you. Friends, workplace, okay? You have a win-win outcome forecast if there is any type of court. I heard they're going to be made to stop. That's what I just heard. What's this win-win outcome forecast? You are their karma, is what I just heard. Yeah, this person was very sneaky. They have stolen from you. They were very deceitful. A lot of trickery. They stole from others. Acted like they never stole from you and possibly did. Whether you knew they stole from others or not. This person doesn't think about things, they just do it. Very dangerous and risky behavior. They're an enemy masquerading as a lover or a friend or a family member. I feel like the devil sent this person because of your light, because they know who you are, okay? Knows that you're an earth angel, knows that you have, you know, a contract. You have a special, you're special. You're here for a reason. You're here to help stop this and make changes in the world, right? You're meant to be seen and heard. You could be a chosen one. I don't like using that terminology, but because I feel like we're all chosen. It's whether we choose to, you know, answer the call or not. This person doesn't care. They don't have a conscience. I do feel that, like I said before, these people or person, because I feel like this is gang stalking. I feel like they got all their little buddies in on this, peeping, you know, like you could have been followed, videotape, you know, calls were made saying what you were doing. They tried to find information out from your neighbors, family, from friends, anybody that they could, that tried to blackmail you. They planned this. This was very strategic what they've done. I feel like the demon's leading them. The person that you thought you knew or you once knew is gone. That's why it's important to energy cleanse and be mindful of who you exchange energy with, especially sexually. But you don't have to be sexual to exchange energy. I feel like this person was scared of true love too. I feel like they might have, even if they said, you know, I love you, there's no one like you, because everyone has a different story. Some of you this person left, some of you cut this person off, or these people, right? They were wearing a mask. I feel like you're a very flexible and fair person, understanding, compassionate. I feel like this person may be trying to run away from their consequences, dodge karma, or let them off. Clarify this 7 of Swords, please. This has been coming out in my readings a lot. I cannot wait until this energy's over. You're creating heaven on earth. You got the world here with this win-win outcome forecast. You could be getting money, luck, power, success. You're an earth angel. Some of you are earth angels. You will be fulfilled. This is completing the cycle. Okay? Your other karma, you had to stand up against them. There may be a tower for this person. You will be aware of it. It'll be shocking and it's out of nowhere. Surprising news for you. I don't feel like it's a bad tower for you, but it's going to surprise you. Let me ask about it. What is this tower? Okay, you may be getting money. 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like you're self-made. You worked really hard. They may have to pay you something, or you're going to get a windfall out of nowhere, okay? Because you lay your burdens down. I got to see. What is this? Is this tower for them at all? Yeah. Towers, this is your justice. They will see you at the top, see you winning. God is setting I'm setting a table in front of your enemies. Okay? They may have tried to stop you from making money by trying to exploit you in some way, shape, or form, or lying on you. This is karmic justice for them. They are going to face heavy, heavy, heavy consequences, especially messing with your an earth angel, someone in the spiritual world, who or if you're a good person, you know. Speak with your integrity and in your truth. Even the things that you're not proud of. If there's things that you're not proud of if you do have to go to court, okay? This is strong Libra energy. We have Capricorn, we have Scorpio and Aries. We have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. I'm just letting you know the signs that I'm seeing here. But you're going to get your justice if this was you. And if you're the other person in this, how dare you? It's going to catch up with you, because I do know I have cross watchers. I hope that you get the healing that you need. I hope that you get the mental and emotional help that you need. I really do. And you face your demons just like the rest of us have had to, because, you know, we all have demons. They didn't want to face theirs. They were covering up pain, you know, some of them missing their children, pain from the past, some of them just because, like I said, they were spoiled as children and they thought they were going to get their way and they didn't. What does my Capricorns need to hold your vision for? There's a passionate new start coming, but you need to hold something you're passionate about that you're beginning. You need to hold your vision with this. Some of you are creating a platform or creating businesses. Yeah, it's going to bring your 10 of Pentacles, generational wealth, or there's like a new job or something that you want to do or be. Virgo energy here. You are the generational curse breaker. You're breaking ancestral curses. Work on your root chakra and grounding, okay? This is going to help you stay grounded with all of this, if, you know, whatever parts of this reading fits you. Remember, this is a general reading. After all of this pain, this new passionate start, no, you know, it's like, I feel like you're being tested by this person to see if they want you to react or don't react, okay? And this is part of your spiritual test, because like, you're gonna have a lot of financial abundance. You know, this is yours. This is divine wealth that's been promised to you. Yeah, you're building this is going to help you create a solid foundation, one that hasn't cracked. Like every foundation before this has been cracked. That's why they didn't work out. You may be meeting a soulmate, your true love, the one. They might not look or be how, like, your normal type. That's how you're going to know, like, they're a blessing. Like, they might not be the normal type you're attracted to either. But there's going to be something different about them. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. This is you're about to have a huge celebration, and you know, hold your vision for whatever it is you're trying to create. Hold your vision for you know, the outcome of the situation, with if you're going through court or with battles, disputes, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Hold your vision, okay? What do my Capricorns need to release with the waning moon here into February 2023? I also encourage you guys not to watch a bunch of readings about them. You can watch, you know, it's okay. Don't watch readings like seeing what they're doing with the karmic and stuff like that. Of course, it's about your situation. I encourage you not to watch a lot of readings, though, because it keeps them in your energy. If you're watching a reading for yourself and they happen to be in it kind of like this, it's okay. Just watch how many, you know, don't be careful about watching too many of them, though, because it does keep you tied to their energy. Alright. And use your discernment as always, in my readings included and in others. What do my Cappies need to release? Queen of Swords, you're cutting out people, places, and things that no longer resonate with who you are, who you are as a person, who you're growing to be as you ascend spiritually. You're coming out of a poverty mindset as well, so you need to release this lack mindset, poverty, and often it stems from our childhood. Like if you saw your parents scrambling for money, or you heard them worry about money or complain about money, but remember that that's just an idea or a thought form, okay? Why, like, you cannot ask questions like, well, why do I have this belief? Well, because my parents, you know, always worried about money. Well, what was different about that time period than now? If you're my generation, or in my generation, they didn't have computers back then. They didn't have, like, now, you can create a platform or put out a product or work online and make lots of money. They didn't have the same benefits that we have now. So that's a way to switch your vision, okay? I encourage you to get, like, a shadow book journal and work on this. Yeah, because if you don't, it's stopping you from fast forward motion. This belief that what you need to release, okay? Someone here may be trying to force their beliefs upon you as well. This person, if this is you, whether it's a family, ex-lover, lover, or coworker, boss, whoever, this person lacks direction, self-control. They're very aggressive. They want to coerce you. I feel like the obstacle, though, for you guys that are needing to release this poverty mindset, it's creating a block, and your manifestation's coming in, okay? So work on that, and then fast action will occur. what situation do my Capricorns need to bring love into? And this may be your past. You may not be going through this presently, okay? So you have the Hangman here. I feel like he's actually gaining enlightenment, even though he's trapped, because he's made to think about why he's there. Some of you, this person, if that story resonated with you, with the Justice, a lot of them are going to jail or prison. You need to release your attachment to the outcome. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Have a higher perspective. Clarify the Hangman. That's Aries energy, by the way. And the Chariot was Cancerian energy. Some of you may be manifesting a specific outcome that you want. I do feel that this wanted to come, it flipped like this. So I do feel like it was like that. You know, Gemini, Virgo energy here. You're the alchemist. You're learning to transmute energies, to use the elements, that everything is energy, essentially. How to use your words to direct the energy where you want it to go, to transmute it, to transcend it for the good of you and for the good of all. You're a very creative person. You're manifesting your desires. You have a lot of skill. You're taking action, standing in your power. You may have the gift of gab as well. You're maybe interested in a cult. You don't have to be. But also, where it was like this could also indicate black magic if it's in the reverse. And remember, words are spells. So when you speak, if you're like, I wish that person would just die, whether you meant it or not, that's a black magic, and that's a spell. I transmute that energy with the violet flame to love, healing. Thank you. What you just heard me do was transmuting the energy, okay? I was transmuting what I said. Even though it wasn't about anybody and they know I didn't mean it, I was kind of showing you an example. You may be having nightmares. If you are having nightmares, this is something that needs to be healed. Maybe you're being chased in your dreams. Maybe you're seeing this person in your dreams, trying to hide them, waking up with them, whatever. This person, I do feel, is trying to travel to you through the astral. Ask Archangel Michael to be there with you and help you, and that you learn your lessons during your dreams, okay? There could also be, they are messages. It could also be a warning, so you need to ask for the discernment from your spirit team to help you figure it out. There's a lot of fear and anxiety here, night terrors, stress and burdens. You may be having these things from if you went through the abuse I was speaking about. There's a lot of people gossiping. You need to move on from focusing on the past. Like, Spirit's really wanting you to see it from a higher perspective with compassion and love. Remove yourself from the outcome. Know that whatever is, justice you deserve, you're going to get, okay? As long as you have learned your lessons and it, what, you view, and you haven't, like, who I'm speaking to that's getting the justice, like, they've withdrew themselves, they've not reacted, they've remained as calm, and, you follow the proper legal procedures or things that need to be done, or if it's not legal, then you've handled it, differently than you may have in the past, okay? This person, can also stand for prison, okay? And that may be why. Don't laugh at them if they go to jail or prison or whatever their sentence is. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you love this person with everything, and you didn't want to even pursue anything. Some of you're not even the one that did it. It was, they've been investigated for a long time. I feel like these people have been doing low vibrational things, like involved in a lot of crimes, and they've been being watched for a while, and they didn't even know it. So prison is here, but don't laugh at their punishment, no matter what it is. Some people have to, unfortunately, go through things like that to rehabilitate. This is part of their contract, They could have made the choice to take a different road, take the high road, change, and do things differently, and they didn't. For a lot of you, I feel like you would have for the, not the ones that found out this was a narcissist, but for the ones that, there are a few of you that I feel like would have gotten back together with this person had they not done these things, okay? Had they not went to these extremes, had they really gotten the help that they needed and proved that they had made the change, right? Because everybody can change, anybody can change. But I feel that they've gone too far now, and there's no way you're gonna even think about it now. Some of you that subscribe to the twin flame theory, this was your true twin, and the contract is now null and void, and you were being sent in another, new contracts are being made, you're being sent a new counterpart. Because this person refused to change, and they put you through, not just you, but other people under abuse and things. What are these conclusions within reach? And this could, like I said, this doesn't have to be an ex-lover. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a boss, co-worker, put it where, someone on the internet, someone in a group you're in. The Hermit. Conclusions are within reach. Spirit's urging you to rest and relax right now. You're going to need your mental, emotional, and physical strength because, you know, these things you're manifesting, you're going to need your energy for. As well as they want you to go within and find the light, you know. All your answers lie within. So the answer that you're searching for will be found within meditation, I feel. Okay, meditate and contemplate. You know, and as you're soul searching, you're gaining the spiritual enlightenment. You're reflecting on self, contemplating what you really want out of life, who you want to be. And you may be sticking to yourself because you don't know who you can trust anymore, right? Some of you that this person does go to prison or jail, when they will be forced to go in hermit mode, forced to reflect, forced to do the work on themselves, okay? And that's the only way they're going to change. Clarify this, Hermit, please, with conclusions in reach. Yeah, I feel like this person didn't want to put the work in, and you did, right? With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They made a lot of bad business deals, bad financial issues. They may be going to jail for it may not even be anything tied to you. It may be something that they've done with money, scamming people. Someone pressed charges they didn't think would. Someone found out because they thought they were using this is just an example, thought they were using fake VPN. They couldn't be caught. Yes, there is a way to trace it, and those things only work limitedly, not, there are ways to find out. Someone didn't want to finish what they started, I feel like even if they've gotten jobs, they've quit them, or they don't show up, or they may lose their job soon. I'm just letting you know because it's the energy I'm seeing. But, maybe they didn't want to. And like I said, this is not going to be for everybody, and this could have happened in your past, okay? It doesn't. It could be also linked to someone that you know that's in your energy. Clarify this, Seven of Pentacles. You're very guarded. This is another jail card, jail or prison. Can be. I'm telling you, someone here that this is in this energy, been through these things. These people are going to be taken down that have kept continuously doing these things in this whole energy. There are bosses. There's going to be mass arrests in the world. So this pertains to the world as well, okay? People you never thought would be taken down or arrested from the top, all the way to the top to all the way to the bottom. Small towns included eventually. They're working down the chain. I've seen this before COVID even hit. And I was like, what in the world? And then I have prophetic dreams and downloads and things. So, and then I did readings on them, and I got shadow banned on TikTok. So anyways, this is an ongoing battle. You're really tired. You're drained. But it's almost over, okay? You're going to be successful. Stay strong and courageous and persistent. You will persevere. You had to learn to grow a backbone, a lot of you. You're learning from your past failures and gathering strength. Standing your ground. Standing up for yourself. And that's what spirit, you need to take up for yourself. You need to stand tall, okay? What is the show the world a real year for my Capricorns? 3434, the clock when I looked up. So, there's maybe a lot of illusions that others placed upon you, or that you see yourself with illusions now, or there's other people are seeing you through, illusions, foggy glasses, rose-colored glasses, whatever. Because Pisces energy here. Sometimes some people say Cancer energy, but I feel that it's a Pisces card. Because of the lies, the rumors, gossip, right? Slander. Use your intuition. Keep working towards your dreams. Don't fear. There are a lot of things coming up in the world that are giving a lot of people fear and anxiety, okay? And a lot of it is to try to cause us to fight amongst one another, freak out, seeing how far we would go. You know, it's a test, okay? So know that everything's going to be okay. I don't know why I channeled that, but I just did. Have confidence in yourself. Clarify the moon and show the world the real you. Release the pain, okay? Release the pain and the judgment upon yourself. Overcoming depression. Be optimistic and lead with love and forgiveness, okay? You can forgive them and never talk to them again, or you can forgive them and some of you it might take a long time, but you're forgiving them for yourself, not for you. Not for them, okay? Clarify this moon and this Three of Swords. I'm sorry this is coming out in these readings so much, but I can't help how the readings come out. I read the cards and the energy as Spirit wants me to. So you're letting go of the past and focusing on the future with the Six of Cups in reverse. You gained a lot of maturity through this. You're growing up, going home, and when I speak of home, I mean home like where you're meant to be, home within yourself, home within the, you know, the universe, the source, if you believe in that way. Why does this happen? Because you chose the right path, okay? There may have been a fear of change, and I feel like you're conquering this fear. Even though you feel restricted, you're not, okay? Show up. You are the star. You are such an amazing person. I don't care who you are or where you're from. I don't, you know, why you think you have these limitations. Each and every person in this world, in one way or another, even the people that are bad, there's good qualities within them, right? And I feel like you fought many battles in your life, the person I'm speaking to. From a child, you may have been abused, abandoned. Times you starved. Different people, I mean, there's a lot here. There's different people, some will resonate with all of it, some will resonate with parts of it. And you may have been bullied by family, friends, people in school. And you've seen these things show up throughout your life, right? But no matter what, you've pushed through it. And what's happening is things will show up in your life until you heal them. You have to find, like, so when, like, let's say there's people, like, trying to bully you online or slandering your name, right? Feel the feelings that you're feeling. Get you a shadow work journal. I'm telling you, they're amazing. Get them on Amazon. Or you can feel the feeling you're feeling. Write it down. How does it make you feel? What memories come up? And then you think back as far as you can remember. What's the first memory you remember of that happening? And that's your root cause. We have to pull it at the root and heal it at the root. Feel it to heal it and heal it at the root in order for it to fully be healed and integrated. And then we integrate it, right? Because everybody has a shadow self. Someone was abusing their power here with you, though. And a lot of people in your life have abused their power. You may have had an absentee father. This person you were dealing with, those of you in relationships, or absent parent, they were an absent parent, lack of control, paternity issues, or the lack of discipline. They were very stubborn and rigid. And no matter what was thrown at you made it through. Even when you were by yourself, a lot of you didn't have anyone to turn to. You didn't trust anyone, even your own family. So what did you do? You went within. And if you haven't went within, I'm encouraging you. God's inside of us. Source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same to me. A higher power, okay? and just meditate in silence. If you don't know how, look up how to meditate online. YouTube has some great things. You can even like draw, art, paint, walk. Some people meditate while listening to music. There's many different ways of meditating, okay? It will really help you. I have ADHD, and like I've never been, I have like issues like that. I have lack of concentration and things like that, memory issues, okay? So it was really hard for me to do this, but I'm not medicated. I have a supplement that I take, and it has been life-changing. It is actually natural, but I'm not a doctor or lawyer or anything like that, but you know, and I work with Reiki, and it's really helped me. But there are ways around any limitation that that you may feel like what's blocking you. Everything's energy, and you can change it. But I'm proud of you because you beat the odds. You're still here. You're meant to tell your story. Whether maybe you have a disability, or you have a chronic illness, and you feel like it keeps you from doing things. That's where you need to tell your story, what you've been through. You can help other people and inspire others, and maybe someone else knows something that may work for you that worked for them. And it's like building communities. That's why it's so important that I encourage you to tell your story. Maybe your people don't want you to tell your story. Hide your face. You can make it anonymous. But I'm telling you, you're meant to. The very things that you thought were going to kill you or take you down, you're meant that you're working on rising above or still standing strong in. Those are the things that will shape you and make you into the rock star, the resilient, the number one contender. Like, I see you and I believe in you, and I completely understand. Okay? You are the star. You are meant to tell your story. There are people out there who will believe you, and if you're going through any of the things I've talked about, please get professional help. If you are worried about professional help, because I know what a lot of people, the systems are crooked. There are organizations out there that can help you, so seek them. This is just my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. This is a reading. It's meant to help guide you on your spiritual path. That is all. Okay? I don't have all the answers. You're responsible for your decisions, but I do encourage you to seek out some type of help. Okay? And counseling is not always a bad thing. All right? I think it's a good thing, actually. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to try to speed up this reading here a little bit. Can I get some energy from the Yin Yang Oracle here? Some of you have some false beliefs, and these beliefs you're finding out that, they weren't what you thought they were. Like, maybe you were raised religious and you learned about spirituality and you tried it and you're becoming more spiritual. That's just an example. Okay? You're finding it in someone, you're taking your mask off and being your true self. Other people's masks are falling off and their true self's being revealed. Someone is clinging to their south node here that you were dealing with, or there could be several people, because I feel like a lot of you have been gang stalked. Okay? Until debt tear us apart. You're working on contracts, career, and commitment. You're forming a solid foundation and structure. That's just confirmation from the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else here, Spirit? What does this collective need to know? You have a wish fulfillment coming true, which I did see the Nine of Cups. I was actually going to tell you guys that. And I got to talking on something else. Thank you for being here if you're still here and listening. You have spirit guide assistance. Know that your guides, your ancestors are helping make this happen. Working behind the scenes for your justice to help you be seen, your story be heard. Yeah, you're activating your higher self. You're integrating. Those of you that are on the twin flame journey, you have to come with one within self before, unless your contract was null or void, or like I said before, because yes, that can happen. But it's about finding, the true twin flame journey is about finding your inner masculine and inner feminine, coming into union with it, your dark and your light energy, okay? There's a hot attraction, though, coming from someone. You're about to be in union if you are single, after you integrate the self and get through this. last part of this journey. It's going to be when you least expect it. Anyone who has caused you conflict, will receive disharmony. Anyone who's caused you conflict or disharmony or triggers, you know, someone does want to come in and apologize. Some of you, this person will make a full transformation, completely change, and you may get back together. I don't know. I know I do see that happening with some of you, but I feel most of you have moved on, like I said before, and you're being rebirthed in this winter period. Someone was cold and detached because of the decisions. You may be cold and detached from this person because of the decisions made. You have them blocked. You're in your Pluto is strong in your astral house, going for transformation. Your third eye is getting upgrades. You're going to gain clarity on if there's anything that was kept from you. You're about to find out the complete truth. You are breaking breaking away from being bound to toxicity and toxic patterns. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you could have been dealing with. Ace of Fire. There's something that you're passionate about, and whatever that is going to be successful. Keep pushing forward. Keep moving forward with it, okay? Yes, with Uranus, you're taking a leap of faith to new opportunities, and this new opportunity is something you're super passionate about, and it's going to be very, very, very successful. Anything else, Spirit? You nurture a lot of other people and show them compassion, but make sure to show yourself a lot of nurture and compassion as well, okay? You're a very caring, beautiful, beautiful soul, and you will be rewarded for that. You need to take some time out, distance yourself. You maybe distance yourself from others, take a retreat, and maybe even a vacation by yourself, okay? You're moving into union with self and oneness. You're transmuting, learning how to transmute to transcend, like I said earlier, okay? Let me get some signs you could be dealing with. This could also signs that Capricorn could be dealing with this energy. Sagittarius, be dealing with a Sagittarius, dealing with a Pisces, or you could be, so that would be somewhere in your chart. Earth sign, Uranus, and either Sagittarius or Pisces, or one of the earth signs in Uranus, and Cancer, okay? Or you could be those signs dealing with, Capricorn. You could be watching this because your moon's in Capricorn. Can I get an abundance angel, please? Thank you. Your abundance angel says, abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Okay? Let me get you some Archangel Michael guidance. I'll get you soul truth message. I'll let you all go, okay? Thank you for if you sat here and listened to that. Some of you, parts of it were your message. Others of you, the whole thing was your message, I know I don't have a lot of followers yet, and I do appreciate each one of you that is here, even if the message isn't for you. Even saying it's not my message, can help get or liking it, even if it's not your message, can help get it out to other people. I'm working on getting things together to go live, so. Number 29, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. That's what I was talking about, building a solid foundation and persevering. You may feel like there's a block. That block, if you feel like you're blocked or being kept from, whether maybe you, sorry, low battery. Maybe you made really good content. It was like amazing, and like you thought it would go viral, or a lot of people would like it and they didn't. If that's happening to you, it's happening for a reason. It's for your protection, okay? You're not being held back. You're right on time. It's for a reason, I promise. Number 42, your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in the forms you didn't expect. Some miracles are about to occur, okay? That's why you don't want to have an attachment to the outcome. Number 35, trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away worries so you can trust your divine guidance. You can call upon Archangel Uriel to give you a sign, and they will give you that sign, or any of your angels actually, but Uriel's really good with communication. It could also be happening in your dream state, so ask to remember your dreams and to be clear, or ask Spirit or the angels to impress it upon the message or the answer upon to you in a way you will be able to interpret it properly, okay? That, like, as a, you know, psychic card reader or getting downloads and things, anyone who gets those, we have to, especially when you're first starting out, or maybe like I have new gifts coming on and things, so I have to ask them. Sometimes I'll say, Spirit, please impress that in my body in a way that I'll completely understand, you know. And they do speak fast, so a lot of times when I'm reading, if I'm getting messages, I speak faster than I normally would, which I talk fast anyways, but not as fast as I am now. What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Okay, guys, this week I encourage all of you that I want all of you guys to pay it forward to a stranger. It doesn't have to cost a dime. And remember, it doesn't cost anything to be a kind human being. So you can be online and comment on a stranger's post, like maybe you saw a video that you liked of theirs. That was a really awesome video you did, you know, or you see someone that needs, or it can be somebody that needs lifted up or something. Okay, that's my challenge for you guys this week. I'll be going, you know, like I'm gonna start doing when I get enough subscribers, do a giveaway for the challenges. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm working on it. I just think it's a really good thing, and I want to encourage everybody to give back and help one another, right? So, I love you guys. Remember, be the light you wish to see in the world. You want to change. Don't bitch. I always say don't gripe about it, bitch about it, unless you are willing to work on making that change within, you know. Because if you want to see a change, the change starts with us. So take a step towards making that change. You know, whether you're researching, whether you're writing the people, you know, that whatever it is, like if it's, I don't know, maybe it's out of school. Well, are you contacting the right people to make that change, or to see what can be done? This is just an example. Maybe you need, you know, there's an injustice at work and you guys need raises. What are you doing to actively make that happen? All right, guys. I love you all. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Until we meet again.